Ladies and gentlemen, this is NXT The Game, Season 2, Episode 56. This is the go-home show, the go-home version, the last show before the Season 2 finale, Legacy 2. Let's get straight into the action because I am ready to go on the Takeover special tomorrow. Alright, as NXT opens, Mr. NXT is in the ring with his music blaring. Mr. NXT, you see, when you're a champ, Sami Zayn, you're asked to stand in the ring and deliver the go-home promo, but you wouldn't know anything about that. You wouldn't know what it's like. In fact, you've held NXT Heavyweight Championship, sure, twice, for all of 8 minutes total, the fans boo. In fact, Sami Zayn, I don't know why you should get another title shot. Sure, you never got your rematch, but you're far beneath the title. You're not worth my time. The championship shit. All of a sudden, Mr. NXT is cut off cold turkey as Sami Zayn theme hits. The fans starting with the ole, 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 ole chant as Sami Zayn makes his way down the ramp and into the ring, smiling. Sami grabs a mic from the staff ringside and slides in, looking at Mr. NXT up and down, as well as the NXT Heavyweight Championship. Sami Zayn, all you do is talk, Mr. NXT. All you do is run your damn mouth. It's easy to do that when you're hiding behind that mask, Sami says. Now, quote-unquote, Mr. NXT, I'm not going to question your in-ring ability. How could I? You're a former TV/light heavyweight champion. You've won the Money in the Bank. Hell, you won trios. But the fact remains that you've done nothing but hide behind your mask. A mask that is to be worn with honor. I should know. I did this for years. I did this for years as El Generico. Sami turns, breaking kayfabe for a moment as the Olay chant starts again. So I have a proposition for you. Short and sweet. You say I'm not worthy of being an NXT Heavyweight Champion? So I'll offer you this. If you beat me at NXT TakeOver Legacy 2, says Sami Zayn, as he's interrupted. Mr. NXT, when I beat you, says Mr. NXT, the fans boo. If you beat me, Sami corrects, at NXT TakeOver Legacy, I will not only leave NXT, but I will quit professional wrestling forever. The fans boo as Mr. NXT seems shocked but excited. And if I lose, he says with a smile across his face creeping through that mask, I get to take that stupid Mr. NXT mask off your head. The fans cheer, not expecting this, but letting the entire world know that if they want it. Sami backs up as Mr. NXT looks around to a sea of cheering and chanting fans. Career for mask, says Mr. NXT, placating the universe. Done. Mr. NXT exits the ring as the fans are going crazy now. Camera ending on Sami. I mean, it'll have to be signed, but it looks like, says Renee. Renee has stopped, stunned. It looks like the main event just got a bigger at TakeOver Legacy 2. Not only will Mr. NXT put his NXT Heavyweight Championship on the line against Sami Zayn, but it'll be the Mr. NXT mask as well versus Sami Zayn's professional wrestling career, Renee. Sami may have baited Mr. NXT into this one, but if Sami loses, he loses his career, Corey. The scene fades out backstage, with the ground still a-buzzing, and they're very confused at what just happened. Alright now, and about that featured great action and average heat, the Young Bucks defeated American Alpha in 13 minutes when Matt Jackson defeated Chad Gable by pinfall with a moonsault following interference from Doc Gallows. American Alpha loses the night before the NXT TakeOver Legacy show, their first loss as champions. Doc Gallows, of course, is the reason for the loss, but it is a big loss. That has to be in their head, as they will be facing the WWE World Tag Team Champions, the New Day, at NXT TakeOver Legacy 2. Alright, now the camera goes backstage as we see Sasha Banks in the back signing autographs for some kids at an NXT TakeOver Legacy 2 fan event from this past week, and then shows Paige doing the same, but unwillingly. Sasha meets Paige at NXT TakeOver Legacy in just 4 days. Alright, now the camera turns on as William Regal has a few more announcements to make. William Regal. Everyone, as NXT Legacy 2 arrives, we have a few more matches we've just finalized and going to take the time to announce these now. We've added 2 pre-show matches that will feature the Lucha Dragons taking on the Kingdom, as well as Becky Lynch taking on Asuka. The fans cheer. Now, on to the main card. We are going to see Southern Styles leader James Storm take on the Balor Club's Doc Gallows. We are going to see the former #1 contender to the NXT Heavyweight Championship and the former NXT Heavyweight champion, square off as Enzo Amore will go one-on-one with Bo Dallas with NXT Heavyweight Championship implications possible. And also, a match I'm excited to present to you, borrowed on lease from New Japan, an international exhibition when Bushi takes on Kota Ibushi. Thank you for your time. The scene ends with William Regal having made a few more matches for NXT TakeOver Legacy 2, including a huge international exhibition. A video now plays hyping the Charlotte and Bayley feud. Now, and about that featured great action and average heat, Charlotte and Paige defeat Bayley and Sasha in 13 minutes when Paige defeats Bayley by pinfall after using a foreign object. So we get a victory here for Paige over Bayley. Bayley losing on the eve of her NXT Women's Championship match. Can't be good for her, just like it can't be good for American Alpha. So Bayley getting the loss here at the hands of Paige, who will be taking on Sasha, and Bayley will have to try to rebound and face the NXT Women's Champion in just a few days. A video plays hyping Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Also another one playing hyping Kevin Owens and Triple H. And lastly, Mr. NXT and Sami Zayn. But in the main event, and the match has some good action and average heat. Shinsuke Nakamura and James Storm and the Revival defeat the Balor Club, Finn Balor, Doc Gallows, Matt, and Nick Jackson in 15 minutes. When Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Doc Gallows by pinfall with a running single leg knee strike. So we get the Balor Club losing to Shinsuke Nakamura and the Revival. Doc Gallows taking the loss here. The Young Bucks wrestling on 2 different matches tonight. And, the Young Bucks were in 2 different matches. I accidentally deleted that segment. That was my bad. There was another segment with William Regal booking the Young Bucks in the main event as well, and Doc Gallows against Southern Style and Shinsuke Nakamura because of what happened earlier on. But either way, the Young Bucks and the Balor Club, the entire Balor Club, not just Young Bucks, the entire Balor Club, losing to Southern Style and Shinsuke Nakamura on the go-home version. Let's, this was Season 2, Episode 56 of NXT The Game. Tomorrow night, folks, I am posting the Season 2 finale, Legacy 2, Takeover. I am stoked, and I know you're all going to enjoy it. Thanks for watching, everyone.